How's it going, guys? Welcome back to another Rise of Kingdoms video, and today we will be looking at the Ark of Osiris League predictions. So I'm going to go over to the Osiris League, and I've seen many YouTubers do this, but none of them are doing it for the Realm of Anubis, which is for the newer kingdoms. Most of them, they are just going through the Realm of Horus, which is the older kingdoms, and we've already seen a large majority of them compete in the Season 1 of Osiris League. So Season 2, they now split it up between the older kingdoms, which is the Realm of Horus, and the newer kingdoms, which is the Realm of Anubis. I am currently in the Realm of Anubis, and unfortunately my kingdom did not make it to the next stage of the playoffs, but I will give you guys my predictions on who I think you should bet on and who I think will win the league. So let us take a look right now. Okay, so Eye for Talent. This one, it's a bit different from last year one in that you can pick multiple different alliances to bet on, and you can choose how much you want to bet on, as opposed to last year you could only choose like 2 to 4, I think, depending on how many of the packages you buy. I do not think that the packages are good value, so I'm not buying them. They do, however, give you some nice stuff in here, but still I do not think that the package really provides really good value whatsoever. So I'm probably going to pass out on the package, and I'm going to give you guys my thoughts on who I think will win. So first off, let's look at Eye for Talent. So Eye for Talent, you're supposed to pick who you think is the champion of Osiris League, and the earlier you place your bets, the larger the multiplier. So right here you can see the multiplier is 16. Okay, so as it gets nearer and more teams get eliminated, the multiplier drops to 12, 10, 8, 6, 4, and when you reach the finals, the multiplier only drops to 2 when there are 2 alliances left. So you want to, before you place your bets here, you want to look at the league bets to see which teams are going up against each other. You obviously do not want to bet on 2 teams that are already facing off each other in the first round, because obviously one team is going to be eliminated and one of your bets are going to be wasted. So we'll look at the league bets first, and who I think you should bet on and who I think will give you guys some good wins. So first match, TV7 versus SK57 Silent Killers. So TV7, they are from Kingdom 1467, and Silent Killers, they are from 1357. So this is obviously the newer kingdom, and it looks like a Korean kingdom, and they are definitely way more powerful than Silent Killers power wise. So I think that TV7 will definitely come out with the win, because Koreans are known to be very, very strong inside of this game, even though the Korean servers opened up not too long ago only. So my bet will go to TV7, but I won't bet on this because the winnings, they are just too little and not worth to bet on. How should you bet? I feel that you should bet on something that has low odds, but at the same time that team has a chance of winning. That will maximize your number of Aurics gain, and if you bet correctly, you can easily clear out the entire shop. So last Osiris League season, I actually managed to clear out the shop with over 200k Aurics left, many thanks to OV. So yeah, it's really key to bet on the right alliances. Let's see here, the next one, Order of Armageddon, 47A versus 92KN. So this looks like a Chinese kingdom, and the Chinese are definitely not to be trifled with in this game. So 2.4 million to 2.1 million. This one, the power gap is not as large, and their kingdom numbers, well, the Order of Armageddon is a older kingdom, so they would have access to like maybe 1 or 2 more commanders. But let's look at the scores here. So 47A, against their opponents, they pretty much just steamrolled them all the way. For 92, it looks like the matches are a bit closer, so I do think that Order of Armageddon will win the match against 92, and because of that, I don't think I'll be betting on them. So next one, NCB. So NCB originally came from Kingdom 1118, but majority of them have migrated to 1331, and the amazing thing is Kingdom 1331 actually has 3 alliances who made it to the playoffs. So really big congrats to them. I think they are a very, very organized team, and NCB actually made it all the way up to top 32 or top 18 or top 16 the last round. Unfortunately, they didn't. They only made it as far as that, but they're still a very strong team, and they have definitely improved based off the old standards. So I would say that they are definitely way better now and in a much better position to win the whole Osiris League. So let's take a look. Their power levels are similar. 92 KW. I haven't really heard of them much, but I don't think they are a weak team either. Look at the scores. 92 pretty much steamrolled most of their opponents as well, but NCB with a really high score of 71,000 for both matches and 96,000 for the first match. Granted, this team probably just threw their match, but compared to 92, their opponents did gain a bit more points, but it wasn't that big of a steamroll compared to NCB. So I do think NCB will win this round as well. No point betting on that. FN, same kingdom as NCB, and this one against a Korean alliance. So this one, FN does have a little bit more power compared to them, but looking at 1v, them being a Korean alliance, I wouldn't underestimate them either. But that being said, you can look at their matches, both of which they are pretty close. It could be against strong opponents, but then again, you look at FN's matches, absolutely just crush the opponent. So I think FN will win this. That's a foregone conclusion. Next one, we have the Korean Busan Aosan against this Chinese alliance, 黑色十字军. Okay, so one Korean and one Chinese. Which is the stronger Asian, guys? Right, I think both the Koreans and the Chinese in this game, they are absolutely crazy. And yeah, the power levels also is not such a big difference, but looking at the scores, I would definitely give my vote to the Chinese alliance as compared to the Korean alliance, because just by looking at the scores and looking at the power levels, I do think the Chinese alliance will win this, and I will not be voting for that as well. Okay, next one, TMD 46 versus Zeus. Alright, so TMD has a bit higher power, and you can look at their matches. Okay, both of which are pretty close, 54k to 23k, 35k to 31k. TMD, their matches are, I would say, more closer compared to this kingdom's matches. So this is actually one match I will consider betting on. Now, how you want to bet is you don't want to split up your bets into too many kingdoms. If you are really confident in one kingdom, you can go all in on one bet, but there are pros and cons to that. The pros being, if you win big on that one, then yeah, you win a lot. But if you lose on that one, then yeah, you're basically putting all your eggs in one basket. It really depends on how you want to play it. But for me, this is one of my first bets that I'll make. I think I'll bet on the Korean kingdom here. Let's place. Alright, so I got 460 Aurics now. Let's place about half of it here. Okay. And then next, we'll take a look at the next one, GX96 versus CZ. So both are Chinese kingdoms, it seems, and very similar power levels. Wow. CZ pretty much steamrolled their opponents, and so did GX96, except for this one, this match here. But FTKA, very strong alliance for the King Alpha. Heard of them before, so it's granted that their match wasn't as close. This one, I think it could be worth betting on GX96 as well. But this is a very close match, and I'm not really sure who will come out on top. To be honest, I have not really seen either of the teams play before, but I think there is a chance that GX96 might come out on top. So let us place a little bit of Aurics here, not much, maybe 30. Okay. Right. Voting for the underdogs, it's a good way to get a lot of Aurics fast, but you must be clear that your underdogs actually have the capability to win, or not you are just throwing away your Aurics for no reason. Okay, next one, 1341 Death Squad's Kingdom against Riot. So both are very strong kingdoms, but Death Squad's Kingdom definitely has a big power advantage over Riot. That being said, I do feel that Death Squad's Kingdom will ultimately come out on top just by looking at the scores alone and by looking at the power levels. So I don't think there's a need to bet for this match. Next up, Marvel Revenge versus this Chinese Kingdom, EVA. Again, I don't think you should bet on this match because Marvel Revenge, I think they will definitely take the game regardless. Marvel Revenge is a really strong Kingdom, 1426, and they are pretty well organized. So I do think that they will take the win over the Chinese Kingdom. Next up, OB97 versus 64-1. This is another match that you can bet on. Okay, one side is Koreans, the other side is, I believe, is just Americans, and you can see here their match, really close matches. And this Korean kingdom, they actually managed to beat out NBA X, which is from 1422, also the same kingdom as NBA's kingdom. So I expect MBAX to put up a pretty strong fight, but still they managed to come out on top. Though OB97 has a slight power advantage, but it's not much, and they did overcome DAOC as well, which is 1434, and is currently in the same KVK as me. So DAOC definitely has some strong powerhouses as well, but OB97 managed to come out on top. That being said, I think my vote will go to the Korean Kingdom here. So I'm going to, ooh no, stupid verification again, guys. What the heck was that? Okay. Okay, so let's get back to that. Oh man, I hate the verification, I swear. Okay, nice, more Aurics for us to bet on. Okay, as I was saying before, I was rudely interrupted. Let's bet on the Korean Kingdom. The odds are still pretty good, even though the Korean Kingdom has higher bets. So let's place about 50 Aurics here. Yep. And then next up, LIIG versus MITH. I have not heard of these two kingdoms before. Okay, so it looks like LIIG actually, Dream League actually has a little bit of a power advantage, but let's look at their opponents and the score so far. So LIIG steamrolled all of their opponents, so did MITH, but MITH against their last match, their opponents managed to get a little bit more points than them. Wow, this is a really hard bet. I think this one, it's a definite must bet, and the odds are almost 50-50. So yeah, this one I think it boils down to luck or who you trust more. Okay, for me, I'm gonna go for the underdog here, which I believe is MIT, because the odds are slightly in Dream League's favor, and MIT does have slightly lower power. But that being said, I see Chinese characters in the alliance name, so I'm going to vote for them based on that. Not because I'm Chinese, but because the Chinese alliances, they are super strong in this game. So let's play 50 Aurics here. Alright, next up, we have VNFV versus 411S. Alright, so Vietnam Forever versus CHCTKGG War Song. Alright, 2.3 versus 2.3 million. Again, very close power levels. Let's look at their opponents and their scores. So VNFV pretty much crushed their opponents as well. So did 411S, but both had a little bit of troubles here and there. Now 411S did defeat MIT's one of their sub-alliances, so I will assume that 411 is pretty good. As for VN's opponent, I don't know who are these people. They are not really well known, so I'm going to give my vote to 411S. I think this is a good bet as well. But that being said, I do think that Vietnam Forever actually has a really strong chance of winning this as well. I won't place that many Aurics into this, maybe 15. Yep, I'm not that confident for that match, so I don't want to place too many Aurics there. Next, BQQM versus TX. Alright, BQQM comes from 1331. Again, the kingdom with 3 freaking alliances inside this league, so they are definitely not to be trifled with. And you can see here, despite the rather large power difference, TX is actually Kingdom 1448, and they are actually in the KVK, inside the same KVK as we are right now. And if anybody can take down TX, I would say it's Kingdom 1331. So despite the power difference, we have seen plenty of upsets in the first Osiris League before, and I'm kind of inclined to bet on 1331 because I do think that they have a chance. 1331, they are a very well organized kingdom. I have not seen BQQM fight in Osiris League before, but I think this will be a very interesting match and is a definite must watch. That being said, I think TX is definitely not to be underestimated. They are a very strong kingdom. In fact, they are the #1 alliance inside of my KVK for power rankings. But I do think that power isn't everything in League, and you definitely need more coordination than power. So I'm going to place some Aurics inside BQQM. Okay, maybe 40? Oh man, that voice break. Okay, so 40 Aurics goes inside BQQM. Now next one, NBA1 versus I3 squad. There is no question about this. NBA1 is going to crush them, so this one not worth betting on. NBA2 against Cool Kids, again the same thing. I do think NBA2 will take the win easily. Now last interesting match, Raising Empire versus 47 Reborn. Not sure why this is called 47 Reborn when their kingdom is 1382. Maybe they migrated, I'm not sure. So let's take a look at the points here. 47 are, their matches are pretty close. As for Raising Empire, their matches are not that close, so the odds are almost 50-50, and Raising Empire does have the power advantage, so I think I would give my bet to Raising Empire. So let's place 50 Aurics here, and I still have about 100 Aurics left, which I will top up for my other bets accordingly once right before the thing closes. You still have 4 days to decide your bets. So these are the alliances that I would bet on for Osiris League. The rest of the alliances and the matches, the winning team is pretty obvious, I think, and unless we get some surprises there, but I don't think we'll expect any surprises. So all of these, the winning teams, I think they are pretty obvious, and the odds are definitely not that great, so I wouldn't bet on those. And yeah, these are the bets that I will make. Hopefully we win quite a big pile of Aurics, and we can clear the shop once again with over 200k Aurics to spare. Now, next one, Eye for Talent. Okay, so knowing which alliances are going up against which one in the first round, we can make some bets here. I only have 3 mark of the champions, so I won't be betting them yet. I will get a few more marks of the champion before I start to bet on this. Who I think will actually win the Osiris League? I think FN has a good chance. FN, NCB, 1341, Death Squad's Kingdom. So that's 3 already. Who else? Let's see here. NBA 1, definitely a favorite to pick for that 4 alliances. Okay, these 4 alliances. Let's see who else. Yeah, these are the 4 alliances I will pick. NBA 1, I will pick FN, NCB, and 1341. These are the alliances that I think will become the eventual Osiris League champions for the Realm of Anubis. So you guys can bet on it if you get enough mark of champions, but I am not going to bet on it. I'm still thinking if the mark of champions package is worth. You get 2 marks of champions for about $7 in my currency, so that's about $350 for 1 mark of champion, and for $350 you can get like what, 1 level 3 pick 1 resource chest, or like 1 3-hour training speed up. Honestly, not worth in my opinion, so I'm going to pass out on that. Hopefully we get lucky with our picks and get a whole bunch of marks of champions just by betting alone. And I hope I can clear out this shop as well. Some really good stuff inside the shop. Go heads, I will be getting the statue because I am a collector. If I have some spares left over, definitely will get the material choice chest, and of course the training speed ups, which I really need. So these are my picks for the Osiris League Season 2 for the Realm of Anubis, and let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Do you agree or disagree with my picks? Why and why not? Yeah, really interested to hear your thoughts on this, and that is basically it for this video. I hope you guys have enjoyed. If you have, be sure to give it a thumbs up, and of course subscribe to my channel for more such future content. Till the next time, I'm your host Korriban Gaming. Peace out.